Who's going to win the debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden?
Me personally, I think Trump is going to do better than Biden, but it could go honestly either way.
As long as he ain't using our taxpayers to go give to them folks in Ukraine, man, we Gucci.
If you could ask Joe Biden or Donald Trump one question, what would it be?
What would it be?
We're here outside the first presidential debate of 2024 between Donald Trump and Joe Biden. And why so?
Because that's the security measure that's put out by the Secret Service. So if you could just
Okay, no.
put it down for me, please.
All right, we'll do. And just like that, CNN is blocking us from filming outside of the debate. But anyways, we're here at the debate. We're asking people who they're going to be voting for and who is going to be winning the first presidential debate of 2024. This day is going to be historic. And if this video gets 10,000 likes, right now I'll be uploading a video post-debate tomorrow about what the people have to say about who won the debate after the debate is over. So give this video 10,000 likes and we'll be posting a video tomorrow. Anyways, now we're going to start asking people who they're going to be voting for and who is going to be winning this debate here tonight here in Atlanta. Who do you think is going to win the debate, Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Trump, 100%.
Who do you think is going to win the debate?
Shooting for Biden.
And why so?
He's more aligned with my values and morals, and I definitely don't want to somebody with a felony representing us as president.
What could Donald Trump say or do to win your vote this November?
To be completely honest, nothing. When people show you who they are, you need to believe them. January 6th is why that made my decision.
And who do you think is going to win the debate, Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Donald Trump.
And why so?
Joe Biden is there present. He's present in the flesh, but he's not all the way there.
Do you think Joe Biden's going to have to be medicated in order to withstand the debate?
Even with medication, he's not really that coherent. So I just think he's going to be there smiling like he always is.
What could Joe Biden say or Donald Trump do to win the vote of the people here in America?
To be honest, there's nothing either one of them can say, because hands down, I pretty much think Donald Trump has already got America behind him, because Joe Biden really hasn't been doing much within the last 4 years.
If you could ask Joe Biden one question, what would your question be?
Why are you running again?
And what do you think you'd say?
He'd stand there and smile until somebody walks him off stage.
Who do you think is going to win the debate tonight, Joe Biden or Donald Trump?
Trump,
Why so?
because Joe Biden can't talk like a human being and he has dementia.
We've never had a debate so early in American history. Why do you think they're having the debate so early?
That's actually a solid question. Not really sure why. You could go conspiracy theory on a lot of that, but like officially, not. That's a really interesting question. I would have no idea. Like I said, I can go conspiracy theory with it.
Conspiracy theory, what would it be?
So they're looking for an October surprise, like a real one. More so the Dems to Trump. So my thought would be is since he's already quote unquote been convicted of a felony 35 times, what else can they do outside of possible actual imprisonment and an actual assassination? So do it early. Or the Democrats have an October surprise in the sense that maybe they're going to try to move Joe Biden out and move Kamala in using the 24th Amendment. That's also a theory that I've had. Other than that, yeah, that's about what I mean by conspiracy theory. It could go really dangerous or a really interesting October surprise.
That could be super interesting. And what do you think Joe Biden or Donald Trump need to do to win the trust of the American people tonight?
I don't know, because it's so polarized. The trust is already there. Trump's base, and that's including MAGA. So MAGA is a bit different, obviously, than Trump's actual base, but his base is growing officially. However, the trust of Joe Biden, he needs to come strong like Joe Biden was 20 years ago. And that's, I think, him not being able to form correct, coherent sentences or get his point fluidly across is going to be an extreme hindrance for him.
What do you think about them turning off the mics and putting mic limits on?
I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I know why they're doing it is because Trump will he'll just bat and bat and bat and bat and bat. He's a shark. Regardless of people, if you hate him or like him, the man is a shark when it comes to debates or talking to another human being. He's very, very alpha male. Again, I think Joe Biden in his prime 20, 30 years ago would be right on point with him. A Joe Biden that I've seen in the media now, I think that's why they've added that. Is to, I don't want to use the term forcefully manipulate the debate, but it in the sense that's what I think is going to happen with the time limits and mic shutting off.
And who will you be voting for in 2024?
Trump for sure.
The debate. Who's going to win, Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
I'm going to have to go with Joe Biden.
And why so?
I feel like he gives more opportunity to the people with low income, all of the above.
So you're for Joe Biden. What could Donald Trump say in the debate to potentially sway you to like Donald Trump a little bit more and eventually vote for him?
Stimulus check. Stimulus check. He did it before. So yeah, I know a lot of people have been saying, different stuff, how they appreciate him for when they was in time of need, when everything shut down, he provided.
If you could ask Joe Biden or Donald Trump one question, what would it be?
What would it be? That's a tricky question.
Good question, right?
What can you offer us that you never offered before?
And what would you want them to say?
Oh, wow. Love, equally, LGBT rights. And that's something that, you really don't see a lot.
Who do you got, Trump or Biden?
I got Trump going. I got Trump all the way.
What do you think Donald Trump has to do to win the debate?
He got to keep it a being. He got to be himself. And don't talk crazy, because I feel like that's what a lot of Americans hate him for, because he just talk crazy at the mouth and whatnot. But I feel like if he go in there on business and attack Biden, because Biden can't stand up straight. He can't even stand up straight. He can't talk nothing for real. He got to go in there and just be himself, and hit on the points that we are struggling with: the economy, inflation, the war in Ukraine, stuff like that.
And what do you like so much about Donald Trump?
He's a regular Joe. He's just like us. He's a regular American. He's not a politician. He feels like he really cares about American people. Whereas Biden, Biden just a teleprompter-ass person.
Yeah, what do you think about Joe Biden?
I don't like him.
Why so?
I don't got nothing to say nice about him. My mom said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing about him. I ain't got nothing nice to say. I heard from what I was reading on a lot of the internet, they were saying that Joe Biden is taking steroids or whatnot to make him stand up and be able to, function properly at the debate. So if that's the case, I don't want nobody that's on drugs as the president. Like, nah, I don't need that. And
so would you say Donald Trump is standing on business while Joe Biden is just trying to stand up?
I feel like Donald Trump is standing on business to an extent, but at the same time, he can't do everything that he wants to do, because, he got to go through Congress, he got to go through House of Representatives, and they're all going to try to stop him from doing whatever he want to do. But I feel like Donald Trump is better for the people.
And do you think them convicting him of those felonies, do you think that's right of them to do, or do you think he's...
No, that's political. That's political motivation. That charge is political. He got first of all, he got convicted for trying to pay off or give hush money to a porn star. Come on, bro. Be real. There's so many other problems the Jews got going on, and they want to worry about what another man do with his legalized bread. Nah, we ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about Trump paying porn stars. We ain't worried about nothing like that. Trump can do what Trump want to do with his money, as long as he ain't using our taxpayers to go give it to them folks in Ukraine. Man, we Gucci. I don't care what he do with the money. Pick a poison. I'd rather him give it to porn stars than Ukrainians. Be real with you, because Russia ain't got nothing to do with us. We ain't got nothing to do with Russia. And they talking about these little drafts, and bro, be real, bro. Nobody in our generation is going for this draft, bro. It's not happening, bro.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24, and I'm 22. Do you think we're ready to go to war?
Hell no.
Obviously, you're out here today at the debate, and with the sign that says lock Biden up. What do you think the American people want today here at the debate?
Well, I think we need to have some common sense come out of all of this. Nobody likes what's going on with Biden on any level. There's just so much disaster there. It's hard to figure out anything that he's touching that isn't falling into total crap. Open borders. Listen, I come from Miami. When Fidel Castro opened up his jails in 1980, we had almost 600 murders in Miami. We're trying to warn the country. No one wants to listen to us. You're going to pay big time for what's happening with the open borders. All the criminals, all the killers, all the Islamic Nazis coming in, and we have no clue who they are. So God forbid, we just have to wait until we get hit. My argument is, Biden, why would you sell out America? And why would you sell out Israel? And what's your message to the rest of the world? Your message is, we can't be trusted, and you're going to do whatever you can to get a vote from the Muslims, including selling out your best friends. That's the message we want to put out to our friends and allies.
So you believe that Joe Biden is selling out America currently?
On everything. There's not a single issue that's working.
So what do you think Donald Trump is going to have to do today at the debate to win the American vote?
All he has to do is just tell the truth, that's all.
And what would Joe Biden have to do to win the American vote?
Stop falling over his behind. I mean, they're going to have him drugged up with what have you to yell and scream at everybody. That's why. How could you spend 6 days at Camp David to tell what? What's your story? What can you tell the American people that you've done that's right? There's nothing there that's right. All we're saying is shut the border down, get the people who are illegal out of here, find out who we have here all together. There was a report the other day, we have 48,000 killers here.
It's a lot.
If we had one, it's a lot. So what are we expecting? Every city has to deal with this crap because Biden wants to get reelected, and the Democrats think, well, this is the way to get the vote. Are you nuts?
Between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, who is going to be winning the debate?
A lot of people gonna hate me for this, but I really think it's gonna be Trump. Definitely think it's gonna be Trump. Just because he recently just went to court, and nothing really happened to him. He did get convicted of it, I believe. Didn't he get convicted?
Yeah, he
of
got convicted.
Okay, yeah, he's not going to jail. To me, he done a lot for people. Other people might say opposite, but wasn't he the one who started the stimulus? No, that was Joe Biden with the stimulus check.
Trump did it back in 2020.
Oh, he did? See, he was the first one to do it. Only problem I had with Trump was his Twitter. He was out of pocket with his Twitter.
Out of pocket?
Definitely was out of pocket with
Do you think if Donald Trump wasn't so out of pocket, more people would like him?
Definitely. If he knew how to hold his tongue and talk to people right, people actually would like him.
Who do you think will win the debate tonight between Donald Trump and Joe Biden?
I don't think either of them will, to be honest. I know that's kind of an interesting opinion to have, but I think the country is really divided right now because a lot of people, I'm not saying majority of people, but I do think a lot of people don't like any of the options that we have right now, presidential candidate-wise, whether it's the ex-president Trump or if it's our current president Biden. I think it's a lose-lose situation either way, because I think it's going to be more about them fighting each other than them trying to fight and win us, like our opinion and like what actually matters. I think it'll be more just them like competing against each other.
Who are you guys going to be voting for?
I'm going to be voting for Trump. I'm going to be honest.
I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So
you have to vote tomorrow. Who are you going to be voting for, Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
Oh, God. If I really had to choose, I voted for him last time, so I'll vote for him again. I'd have to choose Biden.
Who do you think is going to win the debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden?
I'm not real sure. I mean, Donald Trump's usually quick on his feet, but Joe Biden's got some good points every now and then too. So,
what about you?
I'm gonna say probably Trump because half the time Joe Biden can't really form a sentence.
And who will you guys be voting for in 2024?
Robert F. Kennedy, baby.
Really? You're the first person I've heard today talk about Robert F. Kennedy. Why do you think he's not in the debate?
Why is he not in the debate? He a G, man. I don't know how to tell you. He's just like that. He's good. So I think more people are concerned about the Republican and Democrat, and no one really wants to hear about Robert F. Kennedy's views and opinions, but his views on the stock market and wanting to be everything free and seen, I really agree with, and I think the majority of people will find out they agree with him too.
You think he actually has a shot of winning?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Who do you think is going to win in the debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden?
Well, Trump's a talker, so I probably Trump, just based on that.
And what about you?
I believe Trump as well because Trump has came back and redeemed himself in a lot of situations. So I just think just based off of that Trump will come back.
What do you think about the current state of America right now?
Oh, it's crap, man. It needs Jesus, what it needs.
I agree with that. And this year, with the debate and the election that we're going to be having, who do you think will be best to run the country?
Nobody that's running. You see what state we're in now. I mean, supply and demand was better with Trump, so, you know.
Would you say that your life, the quality of your life was better 4 years ago than it is right now?
Oh, yeah. I mean, and I understand COVID and everything, you know, kind of put a damper on stuff, but it's way worse, way worse. I mean, it probably changed, you know, at least 30 to 40%, you know, across the board, groceries, just everyday living.
How many kids or how big's your family?
I've got 3 kids.
3 kids. And how much more money are you having to spend every week or every month on groceries and other bills just to survive?
I don't buy the groceries. My wife does. But the way she talks, it's, you know, where she'd run to the grocery store, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, and it was, you know, $30, $40 for milk, eggs, bread, stuff like that. Now she's spending $80 to $100. So, I mean, if that tells you anything.
Do you think it's a little bit weird that there's going to be no crowd and that they're going to have mic limits on the mics?
Yeah, it was really unfortunate when I found out about that.
Who do you think's going to win the debate?
Maybe Trump.
Maybe Trump?
Yeah.
And for you, you got a family right here. We're not going to show them on the camera, but was your life better 4 years ago or is it better now financially?
4 years ago. Most laws being passed right now are just about rights and stuff like that, when 4 years ago it was more about, okay, let's put money into the economy. Like, okay, we having a virus, let's give people money or something to stay at home or something. Now it's just about rights and stuff, and sure, that's important, but it's just like the economy should be doing a lot better.
Like, would you say inflation's something that has affected you and your family?
Yeah, definitely. $100 worth of groceries now is not $100 worth of groceries.
And who will you be voting for in 2024?
Still deciding.
What could one candidate say that you might see in a news clip or on social media that could potentially win your vote and sway you to vote?
Absolutely nothing. Not one thing. We already know them. So what are they going to say new to surprise me?
Right. We got Biden. We got Trump. We had
4 years of both of them.
I mean, they could say a lot of stuff. I feel like politicians say a lot of things that they don't actually end up doing. Biden still hasn't done a bunch of the stuff that he said he was going to do 4 years ago. I don't really think there's anything at this point that he could say that would make me vote for him. It's definitely nothing that Trump could say that could make me vote for him. I know that they're talking about doing the whole America 2025 plan thing. As a Muslim woman, a black Muslim woman, that does not benefit me or my family. So I know for a fact I won't be voting for Trump.
And would you say your life was better 4 years ago, or would you say it's better than now with the current president we have, Biden?
I haven't been happy since Obama was in office. Real shit.
What is the third option? We want to pick a different president? Maybe pick one before 96. That's when I was born.
So you're saying everything came to hell when you were born?
But I would say if we had to pick between the two, I would pick Biden. I think that when Trump was in office, there was a lot of like racial tension, and like there was a lot going on with Black Lives Matter. There was a lot going on with like just conservatives coming out and feeling comfortable being super racist and like storming the White House. Like it was just a lot of crazy stuff that happened while Trump was in office.
Would you say like far right conservative like MAGA people are kind of like not a threat but like worry the black community?
They're a worry to every community that's not the white community. So like I was saying, it's not even just that I'm black. I'm also a Muslim woman. They are a threat to Muslims. They're a threat to like Hispanics with the border. They're a threat to like anybody, like Asians, just anybody that's not conservative, MAGA. It's like a woman, which is surprising because a lot of women voted for Trump. And so it's like, you know, if you're not like a white man, it's a threat, it feels like. So it's really a rock and a hard place. That's why I'm not gonna be involved.
With like the open borders that we've been having with like so many migrants coming into the United States, does that worry you guys at all about having people come in that we don't know who they are?
No, because America was made off of that, in my opinion. America was made to be the home of the free and the safe. Most of them are the people that doing the jobs that we don't want to do. Like they're cleaning, they're construction, they're agriculture, they're doing the jobs and the work, and we don't honestly give them enough respect for the work that they're coming in and doing. But I will leave it there. My final note is free Palestine.
It's pretty obvious who you're going to be voting for this year in 2024. And what does Donald Trump need to do to win the debate?
Honestly, compared to like the 2020 debates, he needs to just be patient and take his time and let kind of Joe Biden like kind of unravel and mess up.
That is the end of this video. Please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I will be responding to your comments down below. This is Nick, and I will see you next video.